friction. Static friction is when a block or object is sitting on a flat surface and you try to pull it.
This is really hard.
Well, it's really hard at first, but when the block starts moving, it's static friction changes to kinetic friction.
Can you give us an example, Mr. Smith?
An example would be it's easy to push a car once it starts rolling, but it's really hard to get it started moving. And that's what static friction is about. This is what you use to produce the graph. Now the block itself.
As you can see, it's
0.5 newtons. Now if we add 50 grams, see what happens. Now once you add 50 grams, it'll be 0.7 newtons.
Now
100 grams. For 100 grams, it's 0.8 newtons. Now 200 grams.
well, this one looks like it's 0.9 newtons.
Yep. It is, my friend. 0.9 newtons. Now the 500.
Looks like it's 1.5 newtons.
Yes, my friend. It's 1.5 newtons.
Magnitude of static friction versus magnitude of the normal force.
As the magnitude of the normal force acting on the mass is increased, the maximum value of static friction is also increased.
Magnitude of kinetic friction versus magnitude of the normal force.
As the magnitude of the normal force acting on the mass is increased, the maximum value of kinetic friction is also increased.
Okay, class. Now that we have did the lab using wood on wood, are we ready to use the coefficients of friction? Go ahead, Chantal.
What other kinds of coefficient of friction?
Well, we have here from the physics, from the Pearson's textbook, page 59, the inquiry activity at Pearson source, relative static friction, kinetic friction, and the normal force. We have many kinds, such as rubber on dry concrete, like car drifting, and human on ice, like people sliding and falling. And let's go outside for a mini field trip, guys! Yeah! Okay, guys, this is an example of a human sliding on ice.
This guy has no friction on his shoes.
See, Derek, he can't slide on grass because it has more friction. But while on ice, he can slide and fall.
Alright guys, I'm going to show you another example of static friction. Here we have a car, and as you can see the trunk is empty, but when weights are added, for example sandbags, the weights over the rear wheels increase, which normal force increases and the maximum value of static friction increase, resulting to car to have better friction on the road.